Why Christmas hits you so hard. If Christmas makes you feel happy and sad and strangely heavy at the same time, relax, you're not broken. Christmas actually messes with your brain. Some people turn into glitter-covered happiness machines. Others feel lonely, anxious, or emotional for no clear reason. And Mindo? He feels all of it before lunch. Ever wondered why? The moment December starts, your brain changes its behavior. It becomes more sensitive to smell, song, and decoration. And suddenly something inside you shifts. That tight feeling in your chest? That lump in your throat? That's not a weakness. That's a memory. Psychologists call this nostalgic recall. Your brain quietly links Christmas to childhood emotions, warmth, safety, family, and sometimes to things you lost. So when you hear a Christmas song in a supermarket and your mood suddenly drops, it's not the song, it's the past walking back in without knocking. Christmas is basically your brain opening old memory files. You forgot were still there. But let's go deeper. What is your brain actually doing? First, Christmas triggers a chemical reaction. Lights, colors, decorations, gifts. All of these release dopamine, the chemical of excitement and anticipation. That's why even a single Christmas candle can feel oddly comforting. Then comes oxytocin. Time with family, familiar faces, shared meals. Oxytocin loves all these. Oxytocin whispers something very powerful. You're safe. You belong. And then there's serotonin, released through rituals, gratitude, and tradition. Together, these chemicals create that warm glow. People call it the Christmas spirit. But here's the brutal part. Your brain doesn't know if your life is perfect right now. It only knows that this season once felt safe. So it tries to recreate that feeling. Now comes the nostalgia switch. Christmas has music, the smell of food, the sound of wrapping paper that activate the hippocampus, the part of your brain that stores memories. Your brain doesn't remember logically, it remembers emotionally. So even as an adult, you suddenly feel small, soft, vulnerable. Your brain isn't being dramatic, it's time traveling. Christmas also pushes connection. When you sit with someone you care about, or even talk to them, your brain releases oxytocin again. It says, you're not alone. That's why Christmas gatherings feel intense. They're not just traditions. They're biological bonding events of familiar faces. And giving? Giving hits your reward system hard. When you give someone a gift, even something tiny, your brain releases dopamine and endorphins. Helping feels good, because your brain is literally rewarding you for it. Kindness isn't just moral, it's a chemical. But let's talk about the side nobody likes to admit. If Christmas makes you anxious, you're not ungrateful. Christmas brings pressure, money stress, family expectations, comparison. Your brain's alarm system, the amygdala, switches on. So when you see perfect Christmas posts online, your brain whispers, "Am I falling behind?" That voice isn't judging you, it's protecting you. And then there's the end of year effect. December makes your brain look back. What did I do this year? What did I miss? Should I become someone new in January? Psychologists call this temporal landmarking. Your brain loves clean slates. That sudden urge to restart your life? It's not a crisis, just biology. Christmas can also make you cry, because your emotional guards drop, memories rise, reflection happens, and your brain finally feels safe enough to release what it's been holding. Tears aren't a weakness, they're processing. So if you're celebrating loudly, or quietly, or not at all, Mindo wants to remind you that you're allowed to feel exactly how you feel. You're not doing Christmas wrong. Your brain is just being human. And maybe that's the real meaning of Christmas.